you have a good night's sleep and you dream wonderful dreams.
Daddy, when is my new sister coming?
Right at Christmas, honey.
Are you super sure she isn't inside Mommy like I was?
Now, we've already talked about that. After you were born, Mummy and I couldn't have any more babies. But if we wanted to make a bigger family, we could still adopt one. Remember? Adoption is when the baby grows in her parents' heart instead of her mummy's tummy.
And she's from far, far away?
That's right. In a country called Indonesia.
Can I babysit her?
I think you probably can.
But I don't want to change her poo-poo diaper.
Gross! Got it. Oh, you got it back. Okay, well, you go to sleep now, okay? Give us a kiss.
Daddy,
Yes?
will she stay with us forever and ever and never leave?
Forever and ever.
Promise?
I promise. You go to sleep now. I love you.
And number 33, Lloyd Stedman. Scores! Yes, with an assist from little Vladimir. Vladimir, wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna call you Wayne today. We haven't had a Wayne Gretzky here in over a week.
So you're gonna be little Wayne Gretzky. Yes, yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend you, little Gordy.
Huh? A little boo-boo.
And you too, Mr. Lemieux. It's just that Wayne is in a league all by himself. You know what I mean?
Just like little Mr. Bobby Orr here. Yes, you are. You're in a league all by yourself. Now it's nap time. Nap time.
I know.
Lloyd?
Yes.
Lloyd, we're almost ready in the conference room.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got the full order. Okay, everybody's favorites. And this time, no screw-ups.
I know.
I swear every family wants their baby at Christmas, and Christmas is just 3 days away. But I don't have to tell you people that we have built a reputation by providing first-class service no matter what the obstacles. So we're all going to have to pitch in.
Okay, Turkey Club, no mayo.
You'll all be paid overtime, of course.
And I know you're looking
We
to
are going
lower
for
your
this-
salt intake, so what I did is I got you a
Right.
BLT with a low sodium bake.
Rodney, I'll need you to take the James twins on the Florida run with a stop in Dallas on the way with the Thompson girls. Dean, you can take the 1-year-old and the Gerard baby and then stop in Madison on the way to Chicago. And Judy will have to go east with the Beckby.
Okay, who got the tuna? That would be you. Here's your ticket. Huh?
I hate to complicate everyone's holiday. And if there were any other way, I wouldn't be asking.
And you just like to nibble, right?
But we all have to make some sacrifices.
Nibbles.
Okay then, people, you have your assignments.
And for Mrs. W, I do have something special. A Reuben with extra sauerkraut on toasted Pampers. Pickle on the side, right?
Be in my office.
Well, that's not a real tasty sandwich, is it?
Now can I tell you my surprise?
Okay, knowing I don't do that well with surprises.
As it turns out, the little sister that Sam was talking about is actually going to be a little brother. The baby's a boy. What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing. I was just prepared for a little girl. Can the agency just go and do that?
Little Wings never guaranteed us a girl. It was just more likely. But isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, I guess.
Jack, we're getting a baby who needs a good home and a lot of love, and that's all that matters.
Of course, yes. Wow. I'm gonna have a son.
And you're gonna be the greatest father a son could ever have. And you are even gonna change his poo-poo diapers.
Ew, gross.
Lloyd, there has been an accident.
Yeah, I know. I actually just cleaned it up, so Don't worry about it.
No, not that. Rodney's been in a car accident. He's in the hospital.
Oh, no, Rodney?
He's going to be fine, but his absence creates quite a dilemma. I'm now forced to handle his deliveries myself, which leaves Judy managing the incoming orphans from Guatemala. The problem is, I've no one left to deliver the Beck baby.
Oh. Well, I wish there was some way I could help.
There is, Lloyd. We'd like you to deliver the baby.
Me?
Why not? You're a natural. The babies love you. And you've certainly put in your time around here.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, if you think I'm ready, I would do anything for the Little Wings Agency. You know that. I mean, this place is like family to me.
That's a lovely sentiment, Lloyd. Just try not to screw it up. This is a big responsibility.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is very big. It's really, 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 really big.
Well, I'll leave you two to work out the details. Good luck, Lloyd.
So, where am I taking the baby?
You're delivering the baby to a family in Connecticut.
Connecticut?
Yeah, Connecticut.
Why? Isn't that like far away?
Well, you can handle it. All you got to do is pick up the baby at the airport, get on a plane, fly to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and hand the baby over to the vet.
Wait a minute, an airplane?
Well, that's not a problem.
No. Love it. I love to fly. Just spread my wings and fly.
Jack and Robin Beck.
Okay.
They've been trying to adopt for over a year, so you are going to make their Christmas. Okay? This is the baby's arrival time, your tickets to Connecticut, and all the necessary paperwork for immigration.
Okay.
Now, you're going to pick up the baby tomorrow morning from Malike Tempe. She's the baby courier from Indonesia, LAX International Terminal. I think that's everything. Lloyd, what's wrong?
Nothing. Oh, it's actually, nothing. You know what? I am not going to let you down, Judy. You or Little Wings Agency. I swear. Oh. Thank you. Oh, wow. No.
Yes. Look. It's for you. Your very own
Really?
uniform.
Okay.
Okay. Try it on.
Okay. Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Lloyd Stedman, baby courier.
You go get him, Tiger.
Flight 425 from Indonesia. Yes. Only 6 more hours. How's it going?
You a hockey fan?
Excuse me, sir. Only authorized personnel are allowed.
Good security.
Please remain seated until the captain is turned off and fasten seatbelt sign.
Okay. Good day. Good day. Good morning, people.
Sir, you're not supposed
That's okay. Official business.
What business?
It's a baby business. Is there a Malika Tempe here? Malika Tempe?
I'm Malika.
Okay. Hi. Lloyd Stedman, Little Wings Courier, at your service.
Lloyd Stedman.
Say a little hi.
Yeah, he's all yours.
Oh, look at you. Hi. Okay, you ready to go?
Right now?
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Lloyd.
That's right. Here, I'll grab this. Make a path, please, people. VIP, please. VIP. VIP coming through.
Flight 161 to Dallas will
Next.
Yes, I am a courier for the Little Wings Adoption Agency. I am here to take this new little baby to his new little family in Connecticut.
Papers. Papers.
I know they're not in there. I must have left them at home. Oh, I am such an idiot!
Lloyd,
What?
they're in your back pocket.
Malika, thank you. Oh, I owe you for this. I swear I will never forget this. Thank you, Malika. Thank you. Lloyd's dead. And... Okay. Whoops. Okay, I guess I'll take him from here.
Are you sure you're okay? You look a little pale.
Right. Yeah, I'm just, rookie jitters, that's all. But I'm fine, really. I'm right as rain, so, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye, little angel. Safe journey. Take care, Lloyd.
Thank you. Okay. Well, looks like it's me and you, little buddy.
Claire, come here, sweetie. Let's see, I'm gonna go get a magazine to read on the plane.
Okay. Me and Tiny Teresa are coming too.
Okay, get her all tucked in. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Oh, look. There's Santa.
Santa!
Go see if there's anything you'd like. Hi. Hi, sweetie.
I'm gonna go ask Mommy for some money so we can buy some candy. Okay, Teresa? I'll miss you. Go to sleep now. We have a very long flight.
Can I help you, sir?
I hope so. You see, I've never really flown before, and to be perfectly honest, I'm having a little bit of a problem with it. As you can see, I'm sweating like a pig here. And my head is spinning, and I feel like I'm gonna chuck up the pineapple pepperoni pizza that I probably should not have eaten. Do you have anything that might help me?
Well, we don't really have anything here to help you, but I have a special herbal remedy from home. Ginger root. Guaranteed to settle your stomach.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Wow, that's very nice of you.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna need it.
Bye-bye.
Can we sit, please? What's the holdup?
Oh, dear. Okay, why don't I show you to your seat, sir?
Actually, I feel good. I think I'll be here. I'll stay here for now.
Well, I won't be able to do my job if you're standing in the middle of the aisle.
Okay, then.
Okay?
Yes.
I'll take this, okay? If you just follow me. Okay. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as soon as possible so we can depart on schedule. Thank you.
Bundle here. Okay. You're gonna have to remove your bag, sir.
What?
Your package.
Oh.
Can I help you
Yeah,
with
pull. No, my
the
hand.
hand?
My hand.
The hand. Okay.
Pull.
Great. Now just your seatbelt.
Sorry.
Okay. Now you're safe and secure. Okay.
Yeah.
If you need anything, just push this button right here.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay. All right.
Mommy?
Yes, Blair?
Tiny Teresa's alive.
That's nice, dear.
And she's changed color. Uh-huh. And she has a penis.
Karen,
Yes?
do the wings ever just fall off these puppies for no apparent reason?
Not to the best of my knowledge, Mr. Stedman.
Good to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated as we are climbing to an altitude of 39,000 feet.
First flight?
Let us know if there's anything we
That obvious?
Lois Shermke.
Oh, hi. Lloyd Stedman.
Is that your baby hiding under there?
No. You see, I'm a baby courier. This little tyke is going to a family in Connecticut.
Oh, sweet.
Connecticut.
He's a quiet little fellow, isn't he?
Connecticut.
Do you mind if I take a peek?
No, not at all. Just don't wake him up, please.
It's a doll.
Yeah, he sure is.
It's a tiny Teresa doll.
Hello, my name is Teresa. What's yours?
Where's the Beck baby?
Please change me.
Where's the Beck baby? Where's the Beck baby?
Well, I'm sure it's somewhere.
Where's the Beck baby?
I don't know.
The Beck baby. The Beck baby. The Beck baby. Where's the Beck baby?
Little Wings, Judy Norman speaking.
Dude.
Lloyd?
Judy.
Lloyd, speak up. I can barely hear you. How's the baby?
The baby. That's what I'm calling about.
Is there a problem?
No problem. Except
What is it?
I
What?
left him in Los Angeles.
What?
Oh, such an idiot.
Lloyd, just calm down. Lloyd.
What?
Tell me exactly what happened.
I got to the airport a little bit early, okay? And I ate some pizza. I played mop hockey with Pete until dawn. I had a stack of pancakes. I went to the bathroom, read hockey news, ate a little bit more pizza, drank a quart of coffee, ran up and down the concourse like I had something to do, and I really didn't have anything to do. Finally, plane arrived. I met Malika, who's really nice, by the way. I like her. Good lady. I said goodbye to Malika. She took me through customs. Bye-bye. And then I boarded the plane at gate 27.
Did you stop anywhere before you boarded the plane? Think, Lloyd.
Oh, no. Yes! Yes, I did, actually, at a newsstand.
Did you put the baby down?
Why? No. Wait a minute. Yes, I did. I mean, I put him down, but I picked him right back up. I would never leave the baby anywhere. I'd never do that. I picked him right back up.
Where is that newsstand?
Outside gate 27.
Okay, good. I gotta go. Call me when you get to Bridgeport.
Judy!
Please change me.
Hold up the sign, Samantha.
Okay, hurry, move. Hurry. Oh.
Hello, my name is Teresa. What's yours?
Ron's morning building. You may smoke in the cafeteria located on level 4.
Lloyd, we have him.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
Lloyd,
Yes,
Lloyd,
yes, yes.
Lloyd!
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Get a hold of yourself. No, I left a message for the Becks, but they must have already left for the airport. So your mission is to find them and have them call me on my cell pronto. Got it?
I have to talk to them?
Lloyd, just find them.
They're really excited. Flight 163 to St. Louis will be delayed. That's Flight 163 to St. Louis delayed.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi. I happened to notice that you're holding a sign that says the Becks.
That's right.
Does that mean that you are the Becks, or that you are looking for the Becks?
We are the Becks.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you from the Little Wings agency?
Yes.
Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. We thought you missed your flight. My wife's checking on the passenger list, and I'm sorry. I didn't even see you had a bassinet. Is that my son?
Actually, it's a doll.
Oh, I'll bet he is.
No. It's not real.
Oh, tell me about it. I can hardly believe it myself. Hey, can I take a peek?
Jack, the flight attendant just told me the strangest thing.
Honey, it doesn't matter. This is...
Lloyd Stedman.
It's Lloyd Stedman. He's from the Little Wings Agency.
Did you bring us a doll?
Oh, of course he did. What a question. I'm sorry. We've been under a lot of stress this week.
It's a tiny Teresa doll.
It's a what?
Would Mr. Alistair Abel please
Wait,
go to the
wait. Now,
information
hold
desk
on a
at
sec.
A7?
Explain this to me again.
Well, Lloyd never quite got your son on the plane.
Why not?
Well, that's a complicated story.
Well, you can uncomplicate it for me.
Unfortunately, he accidentally confused your son with a little girl's tiny Teresa doll and made the switch.
Made the switch?
But the good news, Mr. Begg, is that your baby is fine. And as soon as Mr. Stedman faxes me the paperwork, we can get him out of quarantine.
Quarantine?
He's on his way to St. John's Hospital in Santa Monica. Without his original medical records, the baby isn't allowed to stay in the country. So if you could just send me those papers as soon as possible, we can get your baby to Connecticut first thing tomorrow morning.
You better hope so, or your company will be staring down the barrel of a negligent suit. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly.
Jack?
I can't believe this.
Where's the baby?
In L.A. at St. John's Hospital.
Is he sick?
No, he's in quarantine.
Why?
Because that idiot Stedman screwed up and switched our baby with a doll.
Calm down,
I
honey.
can't calm down. I'm out of my mind. Where's Samantha?
With Lloyd.
Good, but more like this. Watch.
Daddy, Lloyd is teaching me how to phone.
That's swell, honey. Me too. Lloyd, I would like my baby's paperwork.
Oh, sure. Right here. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, I had it with the airplane ticket. Oh, no.
Lloyd, what?
In all the confusion, I think I left it on the plane.
I have to get on that plane.
I'm sorry, sir. The plane has already left the gate.
Well, then stop it because there's a very important document on board.
I'm afraid that's impossible, sir. Our cleanup crews have already gone through that plane. You might want to speak to janitorial.
Janitorial?
Any luck?
I must have searched through 10,000 pounds of trash. It's gone.
The most important thing is that our baby's safe, right?
I guess.
Well, so there's a small delay while they finish the new paperwork. It's not the end of the world.
Lloyd looks so sad.
I'm sure he feels worse than we do.
Good.
You're mean, Daddy.
It's Christmas, Jack. Try to be nice. Come on, let's go talk to Lloyd.
You didn't find him, did you?
No. But try not to worry, Lloyd. You know, we all make mistakes.
Let's go, Bex.
Bye, Lloyd.
Bye.
Bye, Samantha. Hey. Merry Christmas.
Look, Mommy. My own tiny Teresa doll.
Robin, can we please go?
Merry Christmas, Lloyd.
Thanks.
Mommy, where's Lloyd spending the night?
I don't know, sweetie.
I think he should spend the night at our house.
No. Grandma and Grandpa are staying the night. There's no room for Lloyd.
That's what everybody said to Jesus' parents. And he had to be born in a dirty old stable.
When did I become the wicked innkeeper?
She has a point, Jack.
Please, Daddy.
One night.
Thanks, Daddy. Lloyd, would you like to spend the night at our house?
I can't believe this. I could have sworn I left it in this row.
Well, don't be so hard on yourself, Jack. I know what it's like to lose something. I certainly can relate to what you're going through.
Was it W43? Could it have been M?
Would you like a sip of my jumbo gulp there? Sugar might help clear your head.
No, I'm definitely not, Lloyd.
I'm
Okay, where are you?
Are you sure it's no trouble my staying with you? I mean, just because I missed my plane, I don't want to be any more of a bother than I already am.
No. It's no bother, Lloyd. So just spend the night with us, and then you can be back in time to have Christmas with your family.
Well, I don't really have a family. I mean, I had one. I was an only child, and when my father passed away, he was a Vietnam War hero, you know. My mom died of heartbreak about 6 months later.
Oh, Lloyd, I'm sorry.
So I was put into an orphanage outside of Seattle when I was just a little child.
Oh, that's so sad.
Is that slurping sound really necessary? I'm trying to concentrate.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Jack.
Oh!
You okay?
Yeah. Just, I'll take those.
Well, I actually stuck on my finger.
Lloyd,
Ow! Wait. Ow. No. Well, there she is.
Come on, sweetie. Good work, Lloyd.
That's what I call a happy accident. Heads up!
Home again.
Jiggity, jig.
Here we are, Lloyd.
Home again.
What a beautiful home.
Mommy, I've got to tingle really, really bad.
Oh, actually, I do too. Here, let me help you with that.
Let's get on out.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
so much, Lloyd. Say thank you, sweetie.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's go.
Can you help me with mine?
You are getting to be so big.
Wow. Great family, Jack.
Thanks, Lloyd. Unfortunately, I'm missing a son.
Well, look, that's all my fault, and I'm really, really sorry.
Let's just not talk about it anymore, okay?
Ow! I need your forgiveness, Jack.
Let's forget the whole thing.
I can't.
All right, Lloyd, if it'll make you stop talking because I'm really getting angry, I forgive you.
How about a hug, then?
I don't think so.
I think a hug would make both of us feel a lot better, don't you?
Not really.
I do.
I don't.
So you don't forgive me?
I'll hug you later.
When?
I don't know.
Let's hug now.
Why now?
There is only now, my new friend.
Who's that flopping around out there in the snow, Jack?
That's Lloyd.
Come here, look at you.
Lloyd, can you not get Buster any more hyper than he already is?
Oh. Okay, Jack.
Who is it from, dear?
Judy Norman from the Little Wings Agency. She deeply apologizes for the unfortunate situation.
So, let me get this straight. The baby that you and Jack were supposed to get ended up in L.A., and the snow wrestler out there brought you a doll instead.
I'm afraid so.
It is quite strange, isn't it?
Makes sense to me.
Well, we'll get the baby tomorrow.
I would hope so, dear.
Mom and Dad, this is Lloyd Stedman. Lloyd, these are my parents.
So you're the guy that royally screwed up.
Stop yourself, Tom Riley. Hello.
Hi.
So, Jack, we gonna go out and get that Christmas tree of yours or not? I ain't getting any younger.
Yeah, I guess tonight is the night. We can go out for supper.
Yeah. Lloyd,
Yes.
would you like to go with us?
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
So, Jack, catch any of the scores?
What scores?
Hockey, dimwit. Catch a score of the Rangers game?
Oh, they lost 3-2. At least that's what the baggage guy said.
You know, it's that forward line.
Yeah, I know. They don't have the muscle. You know, the Rangers aren't the same team they were last year.
You a Rangers fan, Lloyd?
Oh, yeah. You know, the Rangers are like art in motion, sir.
Call me Sarge.
Well, Lloyd, you should feel honored. Usually takes years before Tom will allow someone to call him Sarge. In fact, I'm still waiting.
Hey, Jack, what do you do for a living?
Oh, Jack's in advertising.
No kidding.
Yeah, Jack wrote and directed the Tiki Taco spots.
No way. Tiki Taco? Tantalizingly tasty?
Hey, Jack wrote that slogan.
He did? No, he didn't. Is that true, Jack?
Yeah, Lloyd, that's true.
Wow! Then I'm in the presence of real genius here. Those commercials were fantastic!
Yeah, Jack's directing his first live event on New Year's Eve for Buddy Blast. That's very high-profile stuff.
Wow! Jack Beck, Mr. Director, lights, camera, action! I'm in the presence of a star here! Man!
Remind production to have additional cases of Buddy Blast available for the background. Oh, and talk to the DP about the use of slow motion at the top.
I'm retired. I was a cop for 30 years. I was just about to be promoted to staff sergeant when I got winged in the head. That's why all my friends call me Sarge. Hey, what about that one?
Well, let me see.
What in the blazes are you doing?
I'm looking for the sap.
I think we already found him. I'm just kidding, son. I'm just kidding.
No, see, if sap comes out, then the tree is healthy. If no sap comes out, then it's all dried up inside, and it'll die within a week. So,
You don't say.
yeah.
Cut back the Dutch angles of our celebrating crowd, and then we crash zoom to hear the final words from our spokesman. Grab your buddy tonight. Jack.
How'd you learn so much about trees? You're not one of them tree-hugging commies, are you?
Oh, no, my dad grew up on a Christmas tree farm, so it's kind of in the gene pool.
Oh, take a left. Wait.
What are you doing?
We got a tree? All I'm saying, Jack, is that this is a bad tree.
Why, Tom? Because I picked it out?
No, it has no sap. It's dead.
What a crock. Who told you that?
Lloyd.
Lloyd, please.
Hey, his father ran a Christmas tree farm.
Well, 3 cheers for Lloyd. But for your information, this is a great tree. Now let's get it inside. All right, Stedman, swing your end around to the right.
Right. It's a little stuck. Okay, I got it. Got it, Jack. What's next?
Oh. Jack?
Jack? Oh my God, Jack! I killed him, Sarge! Jack! Speak to me! Oh! Jack! Come on, Jack!
Hold on there, Bubba.
Jack.
How does it feel, sweetheart?
Cold?
The doctor said we should keep it on to help reduce the swelling.
I can't take it anymore. My whole face is numb.
Hey, sweetie, come on up. Come say goodnight.
Ugh.
Come on up.
Daddy's face looks funny.
Why are you laughing, Robin?
No, it's nothing. It's just that, Lloyd's fingerprints are sort of all over your face.
Lloyd is a moron. First he loses our baby, now he tries to kill me with a tree.
Daddy, is Lloyd like when we brought Buster home and you said he could only stay a night, but then we ended up keeping him?
No, absolutely not the same thing. Not on your life is it the same. Lloyd's leaving in the morning.
Well, I hope he stays.
You know what, sweetheart? I think it's time for your bed. Okay?
I'm going to say a special prayer that Lloyd stays with us forever.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night.
Lord, please disregard anything my daughter has to say. Amen.
I think she's just very disappointed that the baby didn't arrive today.
Well, we all are, Robin.
Okay, I spoke with Judy Norman at Little Wings, and she said that if all the paperwork gets faxed from Jakarta tonight, then we can get the baby tomorrow for Christmas Eve. Isn't that wonderful? Hey, smile, Batman. The world is starting to make sense again.
Ow.
Sorry.
Ow. Nice.
Oh, that looks nice. Okay, I think this one should go right about here. Yeah. Huh. Okay. And how about here? Oh.
Lloyd, it's so beautiful.
Good morning. Did Santa come early, Mommy?
Wow! Lloyd, you have been one busy beaver.
It's a lovely sight to behold. Do I smell coffee?
Lloyd, you did all this?
Well, you know, I wasn't sure what everybody wanted, so I sort of made everything.
I love French toast.
Where'd this hockey journal come from?
Oh, I picked that up when I went running with Buster this morning.
You ran Buster?
Yeah, that boy sure likes to eat snow, doesn't he?
Shoot, son, doesn't everybody? I love this rag. Thank you, Lloyd.
My pleasure, Sarge, my pleasure. Oh, don't worry about the dishwasher. I already emptied it. Ouchie, mama! Butter for a burn.
Oh, I hate Lloyd. Really hate him.
What is going on here? Have you seen the living room?
Lloyd decorated everything. Isn't it pretty, Daddy?
Pretty? Well, he's stolen Christmas.
What are you talking about?
The decorations don't go up until Christmas Eve.
That is so stupid.
Well, that's the way we Becks do it, Tom.
Honey, I think you're overreacting. I think it was a sweet gesture.
I want everything taken down. Now.
Yeah.
Son, have you completely lost your marbles? I think that tree hit him harder than we thought, Lloyd. Good thing it wasn't the tree that Lloyd and I picked.
You people are driving me nuts. Look, this is a very important time for me. Do you understand that? I have a shot list to revise. I have a cameraman who's stuck in Chicago, and this tree definitely should not be decorated yet. Mm-hmm. I want everything taken down now. Thank you.
Sorry, Jack. I'll take them down as soon as I finish the dishes.
Mom and Dad? What are they doing here? Robin? Don't let him in the house. At least till I enter the tree. Stop him as long as you can. I've got to do the tree. Oh, the tree. Mama.
Mr. and Mrs. Beck, what a wonderful surprise.
Well, dear, we were on our way up to Boston to be with Eric, but we wanted to stop and meet our new grandson.
Apparently, Virginia, one man's impromptu visit is another's unwelcome interruption.
Sorry. Forgive me. Please, come in.
Just relax.
Lloyd, get them off the...
I can help you. I got it. I'll get that one. I'll get that one. Let me get these over here.
We were hoping to catch Jack before he went to work. Early bird gets the worm, you know.
Let me get... I got you.
No, Lloyd, you're...
I got you.
Oh.
Is he here?
Jack, here. Well, I'm not sure if he's left already. Honey?
Oh, what? Hey there, Dad. How's it going?
Jack, why is your tree decorated on Christmas Eve day?
Excuse me, sir. I violated the Beck family code. No one else. It was all me. I apologize. Jack had nothing to do with it.
And you would be?
He's Lloyd, my new brother.
Prickly.
We'll be back on the 26th between 5 and 5:30, and we must leave no later than 7.
So we had better eat.
No later than 6 if you're to be home by 9. I know the drill.
Goodbye, dear. Mwah. Jack, did you know you have fingerprints on your face? It's a trifle unseemly.
Time punishes the tardy. Let's get back on the road.
Back. I forgot your hat.
Thank you, young man. I assume when you return to California, you will be fired for incompetence. Come along, Jenny.
Do your parents ever spend Christmas with you?
Nope. Eric's every year.
Why?
Because it's a Beck tradition.
Don't forget those shortbread cookies there in
And
the
the next
bottom of
time
your
you're in
bag.
New York, Lloyd, we're taking in a Rangers game. What do you say?
I'll send you the pictures just as soon as they develop, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna miss you guys.
Merry Christmas, Lloyd.
Thank you.
We have to go or Lloyd's gonna miss his plane.
I'm gonna miss you, Sam. Come here.
But I don't want you to go.
I know, but I have to.
Why?
Well, that's not an easy question to answer. It's almost Christmas, right? Time to be merry. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's do the special buddy handshake. Do. Buddies forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Okay. I'll see you guys. Oh. Sorry. Throw some ice down there. I mean, salt. Oh, here too.
I cannot be getting sick. Not now.
Ooh, definitely clammy.
Lloyd, did I give you permission to touch me? Because I don't think so.
Jack, seriously, you should drink hot water with lemon and honey and echinacea and zinc and vitamin C with bioflavonoids. That'll really knock it right out. I'm just trying to help. You know, I want to help. I like to help.
Hello? Yeah, put him through. Fred, what is it? When? I'll be there in 20 minutes. Change your plans, Lloyd. We don't need air conditioning. All right, Lloyd, I've got to make this meeting, so
What?
just take this.
What? Forget it. No.
It's cab fare for the airport.
Do you ever stop giving? Let me answer that. No, you do not, and that's the kind of guy you are.
Oh, Lloyd,
What?
if you don't let go of me right now, I'm really gonna hurt you.
See? Hey, look at that, right there. That's what I love about you. You know how to take a sad moment, boo-hoo-hoo, and turn it into a happy one. Ha, ha, ha. Thank you. Hey, listen. Hey, Jack. I hope that Buddy Blast commercial is a big success. Merry Christmas!
I want to apologize for calling this meeting on such short notice, and especially on Christmas Eve. But we got a problem.
Well, Jack is here to solve it.
All of us at Buddy Blast love the concept of a live shoot on New Year's Eve. But I'm having second thoughts about Times Square. And beyond that, I think the slogan, "Grab your buddy tonight," puts out the wrong message.
I'm afraid I see your point.
I want a new slogan, and that's the bottom line.
But Mr. Zwick, we're scheduled to start filming in a week.
That's why I pay you boys the big bucks. And you got a problem with that, I'll find another agency.
Oh, there is no problemo, Charlie. Just another opportunity, right, Jack?
Gesundheit.
Sent the wrong message. I'll send you a message. Grab it with Walt. It's Christmas Eve.
Excuse me, Mr. Beck, I need you to...
Jack Beck.
It's me.
Oh, hi, honey.
The Little Wings people called.
And?
Judy Norman says that the paperwork hasn't come through yet. It's some bureaucratic snag.
Bureaucratic snag? Well, that means we'll be getting the baby today.
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, that's very disappointing.
Yeah, I know. But this way he'll come on Christmas Day. I mean, can you think of a better gift?
Yeah, if he comes.
No, he will.
All right, honey, I gotta get back to work. Zwick killed my concept, slogan, the whole ball of wax. I am back where I started.
Oh, honey, how could they? Oh, you poor thing. Well, remember, we have Samantha's concert tonight. We have to be at the church by 6, so try not to be late.
Yeah, I'll be there at 5.
How's the new slogan coming, Mr. Buddy Blast Boy?
It drips.
Here, let's celebrate our future success with a little bubbly.
No thanks, Fred.
All work and no play makes Jack a very uncreative boy.
Actually, Fred, you said you'd help me write the slogan together, remember?
I would, but the cute blonde from accounting is waiting for me under the mistletoe. I know she's no rocket scientist, but I'm not making judgments. Live and let live. That's my motto. Oh, by the way, I need the slogan on my desk by tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Christmas, Fred.
Okay, Jackster. Make it the day after. I'm making a list and checking it twice, and you, my man, are on it. Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, and to all, a good night.
Bug. Put a buddy in your belly. Buddy up and down the hatch. Nobody is a buddy like my buddy, Blast. Oh. Kill me. Somebody kill me. Ashley, where did you put that flu medication? Ashley.
Heads up! Conga line coming through.
No, it can't be.
Take.
Sicker than I thought. Or I'm hallucinating.
Hey, Jack! On board! Grab the butt!
Easy there, Jackson.
What happened?
You fainted, bro.
Hey, Jack.
Is this hell? Am I dead? Why aren't you gone?
Because I'm here for you, mister.
I mean, why didn't you leave?
All the flights were canceled, so I took a cab back here, and here I am. Great party, Jack!
I don't believe it. You're back.
I know, it's scary. It's kind of like the stars are pulling us together or something.
Mr. Beck, did you happen to take some pills out of my desk drawer?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. I think you might have taken a double dose of my anti-anxiety medication.
Well, it's not working.
Let's leave Jack alone. He's working, and we don't want to make him any more nervous than he already is. Well, was before he took Ashley's medication. Right, Jack?
I appreciate that, Fred.
No problemo. I'm in your corner, big guy.
Let me help.
Mr. Beck, maybe you should see a doctor or something.
What time is it?
Almost 6.
6! I have to be at church!
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to get you to the church on time.
Church!
Whoops. Keys.
Reception!
What?
Reception! Church!
I'll be back in a lab.
Just hurry.
Ashley?
Mr. Beck is gonna fire me!
No, I'm done. Rick, there you are.
Everything's gonna be okay. People only get fired for really, really, really bad things. Believe me, I've been there, I know.
You're a sweet man, Lloyd Stedman. I feel so much better.
See? You know, everything happens for a reason. That's my philosophy.
Hey, Mr. Conglin. You remember Valerie?
Yes.
I work in accounting. Oh. Are you new here?
Actually, I don't, no, I'm just visiting. I, deliver babies.
Gyno doc, good money, I bet.
Well,
No, like a stork.
yeah, well,
Yeah, kinda.
okay.
You lost me.
I am a baby courier for an adoption agency.
Oh, you delivered Jackie's baby.
I would have.
But he sorta forgot him. I'm really lost.
The baby is temporarily misplaced, but don't worry about it because nothing is going to stop a guy like Jack from adopting his little buddy.
Lloyd, what's wrong?
What am I doing here? I left Jack in the car! I'm coming, Jack!
Adopt a buddy. Now that's a slogan.
Hold on! Don't die on me, buddy. Don't die. Are you all right? Are you all right? Say something.
Oh, I hate you.
Yes, he's alive. He's alive. It's a miracle.
While I drive the car, I'm gonna rip your face off.
It's a miracle. Maybe you should reconsider, huh? You don't look so good. I'm thinking you shouldn't go on stage.
What are you talking about? I am a wise man.
I know, but hey, is there any way I can help?
Go away and never come back, please.
Hey!
Hey, how you doing? Hey, it's you.
Daddy, you made it.
Oh, hi, honey.
We are wise men who have come from the east bearing gifts of gold, frankincense, and
Myrrh! Oh, myrrh! For the king of wheat. Wheat's king of kings. Who's... Oh no! I've killed the sheep. Oh, the sheep. It wasn't my fault. I just... Hands off me, you stinking wise man.
Oh, let me help you. Oh, wise man with a very bad cold who took the wrong medication.
Do I know you?
No, you do not know me. I am the fourth wise man who came from afar in Los Angeles, Catalonia, bearing gifts of sausages and other processed meat.
You're not. You're Lloyd Stedman, wise man from hell.
Give me the infant. Let's put him in his cradle.
Don't you touch him. You'll lose him forever. No! You can.
Wake up, little baby.
No,
Rise and shine.
Oh.
Santa's come and gone,
Everybody say Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky!
That was a good one.
Daddy, you missed Christmas.
Why didn't you wake me?
The doctor said you needed rest.
Great. Now that the whole family's here, listen, you know, I really didn't expect to be spending my Christmas with the Beck/Riley family, and I didn't have the time or the money to get you anything. But I did want to give you something of mine as just a little token of my appreciation for all you've done.
Oh, does he ever stop?
This is my good luck charm. This is the puck that I scored my only goal in my life with, the winning goal.
Was that in high school, Lloyd?
Oh, no. No, sir. I'm talking about Midnight Adult League in Van Nuys, okay? C division.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah. I was being knocked around by 4 men. I managed to control that puck and get to center ice, and from center ice, I scored a perfect slap shot! Whoa! Goalie never saw it coming.
Balance and keeping your head up. That's the key to great hockey. Good job, son.
Thanks. It really was the biggest moment of my life. They still beat us 1-0, but I'll never forget my moment in the sun.
Wait a minute. 1-0. You said you scored the winning goal.
I did. It just wasn't for us.
Oh.
You know, I think that would have been a real confidence killer for most people. And to be honest, you know, I've had some hesitation about things ever since, I guess. But being here has really lifted that for me. Yeah, I feel good here. So, I want you to have it, Jack. For good luck.
Wow. Just what I needed.
Jack, Judy Norman called. The paperwork on the baby's all screwed up. Apparently he's being sent back to Indonesia.
No way, that's our baby.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Rog, we'll sue Little Wigs. We'll sue him, and if we lose, we'll sue him again.
You know, maybe it just wasn't meant to be.
Don't say that. Don't ever say that. This is all his fault.
Who?
Stedman.
Lloyd made a mistake. One innocent mistake, and instead of having some compassion, you just keep finding fault, right? You never see the good. Apparently, he just doesn't live up to the precious Beck standard.
Well, none of this would have happened if you hadn't showed up in the first place. It's time to go bye-bye, Lloyd. Oh, thank God the buses are still running. Merry Christmas. Here you go, Lloyd. My Christmas present to you. One-way ticket to Los Angeles. Let's go! Let's make sure we get a good seat on the bus. Oh, look at that, right behind the driver. That's the safest seat on the bus. Now, I want you to make sure that my friend Lloyd here stays on the bus all the way to LA. Whatever happens, don't let him off.
Whatever you say, mister.
Well, Lloyd, I guess this is farewell. All good things must come to an end.
Oh, hey, Jack, give my best to Samantha and Robin. Yeah. And you know what? Big cuddly hugs to Buster.
Yeah.
Also, good luck with your new son.
My new son. New son? Well, guess what, Lloyd? We're not getting a new son. And you know why? Because of you, Mr. Homewrecker. Are you happy now? Huh?
Gee, Jack, I don't know what to say.
Well, that's a first.
I'm rid of him!
Hey! Yeah! Good morning, family. Oh, don't my girls look beautiful? Thank you. Tell you what, I am taking you two girls out for dinner tonight. How does that sound?
Where's Lloyd?
Hmm?
Lloyd.
Lloyd. He left. He was so anxious to get home, just hopped on that bus. But he did say to say goodbye to everyone. Oh, well.
You made him leave.
No. Now, Samantha, I did. You see, Lloyd is, well, he's like this cold that I have. It bugs you and it ruins your life for a little while, but then one day, just gone magically.
But you said my brother would stay forever and ever. You promised. You crossed your heart.
But I was talking about the baby, your real brother.
Lloyd was a real brother to me.
Good morning, Mr. Beck. I hope you're feeling better today.
Thank you, Ashley. I am not.
Mr. Andrews wants to see you in the conference room right away. How's Lloyd?
Lloyd is gone. He's never coming back, and I never ever want to hear his name mentioned again. Is that clear? Mention Lloyd's name, and women burst into tears. That's swell.
Morning, Jack. I've got a fix for the Buddy Blast campaign.
You do?
Call it the Lloyd idea.
Lloyd idea?
Yeah, after your baby courier.
Lloyd Stedman?
Yeah, your courier. Morning, Ashley.
But he's not my courier because he failed to deliver my son. Fred, what are you talking?
Morning, Charlie.
Let's hear the pitch.
First of all, Buddy Blast should have a heart, like your friend Lloyd, Jack's baby courier friend. I want to drop the whole Times Square thing to commercial.
Fred, you can't be serious.
I am ultra serioso, Jackster. Charlie, you know about the Old Timers charity game on New Year's Eve?
Of course I do. Buddy Blast is the corporate sponsor. We're throwing a big family skating party after the game, so what?
The centerpiece for our ad campaign is sitting right in our laps. We've already got the vehicle. We just need the right spin.
Where are you going with this, Fred?
After the hockey game and before the party, Buddy Blast offers to donate to orphans across the country $1 million.
Huh?
If an average Joe can make a goal into an open net from center court at the stroke of midnight. Jack films it, and it becomes the centerpiece for our ad campaign. Our slogan, adopt a buddy.
I love it. I love the slogan. That's great PR. I love the whole adoption tie-in.
That's my thinking. And who more perfect than Lloyd Stedman to take the shot from center ice?
Stedman?
Charlie, Lloyd is this very likable, average Joe who loves hockey and just happens to work at an adoption agency.
Well, what could be more perfect than that?
He'll make an ideal spokesperson.
Spokesperson? For what? Incompetence?
What do you think, Fred? Do you think this Lloyd guy can handle the pressure?
No problemo.
Are you out of your mind?
I thought you were a real team player, Jack.
I'm a team player.
Now, I like this idea.
It's settled then. I'll send a limo over to the house. You can meet Lloyd face to face.
No! No! Well, that won't be necessary, because I'll take care of it. Fredo.
Thanks, Jackster.
Chicago? Keep the change. Look out! Excuse me. Thanks.
No, not you again.
Where is he? You let him off, did you?
Let go of me!
Jack!
Lloyd!
What are you doing here?
Oh, Lloyd, I have to talk to you.
Well, I already said I'm sorry, and I don't know what else I can do.
Lloyd, I'm the one who is sorry. My behavior these past few days has been unforgivable. I've treated you badly, I called you names, I planned ways to maim you with rusty garden tools.
You did?
And after you were gone, it hit me. I suddenly thought, what have I done? How could I have been so blind? Lloyd is my friend. The point is, Lloyd, I'm sorry.
Jack, wow, that's beautiful. Honestly, man, I can't stop thinking about you and your family.
Do you know what I need right now?
What?
I need a hug.
Well, I'm gonna give you one, Mr. Big Spirit.
Oh, Lloyd, I wish there was some way in the world to pay you back.
No, forget about it.
Wait, Lloyd. Wait a minute. I know. You love hockey, right?
Well, yeah, of course I do.
And you love little kids and babies and you think they deserve a good home, right?
You bet.
Well, what if I told you you could help give orphan children $1 million just by making a goal into an empty net?
No way, you're kidding, right?
100% sincere. Buddy Blast is sponsoring the event at the Old Timers charity game.
The Old Timers? That's fantastic, but why, they want me to do that?
Well, I'm gonna have to twist some arms, convince the people I work with that you're the man for the job. I'm willing to take that chance. I am willing to put my reputation on the line because that's what being a friend is all about.
You're the real deal, aren't you, Jack Beck?
Doesn't get any more real than this, Lloyd.
I am so proud of you.
Oh, it's nothing.
No, I know you were having problems with Lloyd, and a lot of things were getting you down. But you rose above it all. You reached out to someone, and you forgave him. And Lloyd is so excited about this benefit. I mean, that was a beautiful gesture, Jack.
It's no big deal, really.
Guess what, sexy? I think it is.
Oh, honey.
Yeah?
I can't breathe. All right, Lloyd, you'll hear a voice over the loudspeaker introducing you, and then the Buddy Blast cheerleaders will escort you right here to center ice.
Wait a minute. Cheerleaders?
Yeah, that's right. And then you wait for the signal from the AD.
Okay, well, what is that? The signal again? I don't remember.
He points at you, Lloyd.
Right, good. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Okay, so then you turn to the camera, you read the teleprompter, you tell us why you want to score a goal for orphans everywhere, wait for the countdown to New Year, then at the stroke of midnight, just take your shot.
And what if I miss?
Yeah, hey, Jack, listen, we're ready to do for rehearsal there, sir.
All right, thanks, Paul.
No problem, boss.
Jack!
Yeah, Lloyd?
Listen, I just wanted to let you know that you're the best friend I ever had.
That's great.
I let you down as a courier.
Let's not get into that.
You're giving me a second chance, but I ain't gonna let you down this time, buddy.
Woo!
Siddleman?
Stedman. Lloyd Stedman.
Stedman.
The man. Shall we, gentlemen?
And camera 4, do you hear me? Thank you, camera 4. Okay, Jack, ready when you are.
This is what we call a hockey stick, ladies. Okay?
Now.
Okay, is Lloyd in position?
Paul, is Lloyd ready?
Roger. Roger.
Okay, that's a go.
Let's do a dry run. All right, camera 3, give me a full shot of the net. That's it. Camera 1, on the puck. Camera 4 and 5, work the crowd.
Me? Now? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. The people at Buddy Blast believe it's time for America to adopt a little buddy. That's why they will donate $1 million to orphanages.
You did a great job finding this boy, Fred. Your idea for him to be spokesperson was gold. Pure gold. But I still don't understand why you were so against him, Jack. This guy sounds like he actually believes this stuff.
That's why I'm hoping to make a goal for little buddies everywhere. Adopt a buddy.
Time to ring in the new year. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
Cut.
That's a cut, everyone. Thank you. Let's break for 5.
So what do you think?
Well, he's heartfelt, well-intentioned, and he'll never score a goal in a million years. I love it.
I told you, didn't I, Charlie? And if you like this one, I got another project.
Daddy?
Hey, honey.
I don't care what those bad men say. I just know that Lloyd will make the goal for all those poor kids without families. You were smart to choose Lloyd. I love you, Daddy.
Hey, Lloyd, can I come in?
Yeah. You want something to drink? I got a lot of sodas and stuff in that little mini fridge there.
No, thanks. Look, Lloyd, it wasn't my idea to have you as Buddy Blast spokesman or to take a shot at $1 million.
It wasn't?
No, in fact, I was dead set against it.
But I thought...
Lloyd, from the moment you stepped off that plane, I have been annoyed at you. At first because of the baby, and then, man, everything you did annoyed me. Even the fact that everyone else liked you annoyed me. So when Fred suggested you for the promotion, I went along with it. I used you and I didn't think twice about it. And I know it's too little too late. But I truly am sorry.
That doesn't matter. You know, none of that stuff I told you about my family was true. My dad was not a war hero, and he did not live on a Christmas tree farm. He was actually a bum. And he deserted me and my mom when I was just a little baby. All I've ever wanted was to be a part of a family. And less of a screw-up.
I know what you mean. My dad made it very clear to me when I was a kid that I would never measure up. You know, no matter how hard I tried, it was never good enough. So I know all about feeling like a screw-up.
Jack, I'm afraid I'm gonna miss that goal and let everybody down.
If I was in your shoes, I'd be afraid too, Lloyd. But you know what, Lloyd? You got a really big heart. And I think you're gonna do the best that you can.
Here he comes. Jack, my man. Ready to go, Jack? Yeah. You okay, Jack?
Okay, let's do this thing. Is Lloyd in position?
Lloyd is standing by, ready whenever you are.
Okay.
All right, let's roll the tape. Going to camera in 10, 9, 8.
Lloyd! 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 Lloyd!
I can't do this. I'm a failure. I have never done anything right in my entire life.
That's not true, Lloyd. Just think of all the homeless children you're gonna help.
Just remember, son, keep your head up, your eyes on the net.
Oh, gosh, I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, Lloyd, this is it. Time to go.
You can do it, Lloyd!
This clown can barely stand up on skates.
He's just nervous. He'll be fine. Come on, Lloyd.
From center ice.
You know, the people at Buddy Last you know, I used to work at an adoption agency, but I screwed up. You see, I was a brand new courier.
Where is he reading this from? Jack, did you change my copy?
Nope. This appears to be Lloyd's copy.
However, I did get to spend Christmas with this great family from Connecticut, the Becks. They let me celebrate my first real family Christmas with them. The truth is, they actually adopted me for a little bit, and I don't think I've ever felt so much a part of a family before. So I know what these kids without homes feel like. And believe me, I would like nothing more than to be able to make a goal and give these kids $1 million. But that's not gonna happen. And everybody knows it, especially me. But I do hope that you still support adoption, because everybody deserves a family. So please, adopt a buddy.
Carly, keep the cameras rolling.
Jack, I don't understand what the dickens is going on around here?
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please turn your attention to center ice? It's now time for the Money Blast $1 million charity slapshot. How about a show of support for Mr. Money Blast, Lloyd Stedman?
Jack, what are you doing? I just wanted to say thanks. For what? For being the delivery man. You didn't deliver the baby, but you delivered the father. Thank you.
10, 9, 7,
Your lucky puck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Who's here, honey?
My brother!
Jack, would you like to meet your new son?
My son? But I thought he was sent back to Indonesia.
Well, he was, but he... Judy, you explain.
After I saw Lloyd on the news, I knew we couldn't let you down, so I flew to Jakarta, found the orphanage, got them to sign the papers, and returned home with your son. Happy New Year, Mr. Beck.
Well done.
You're right, Lloyd. He is handsome.
Hey, big too. That's Indonesia's first hockey player. I guarantee it.
Hey, sweetie, look at your new brother. Look.
Thank you.
Well, I guess this is goodbye then.
Go Rangers! Right?
Bless you, Lord.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
I know. But look, you got a brand new baby brother to look after. He needs you.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you too, honey.
Bye, Lloyd.
Bye. Yes. Always be a bird. I think you.
Thanks again, Lloyd. Okay, that's good. Thanks.
Goodbye, everyone.
Hey, Buster, come on, get out of there. Come on, Buster, get out of there.
What's wrong with Buster? I don't think he wants Lloyd to leave.
Me neither.
Yeah, until this little fella grows up, Sam and I have nobody to go to the Rangers games with. And what's a good body check if you haven't got somebody to share it with, huh?
Yeah, I admit it's not going to be the same around here without him.
Why can't we adopt him?
Adopt a buddy.
I gotta be honest with you, Judy. They feel like family to me.
Lloyd, we don't want you to go.
What?
What's going on?
I want to adopt Lloyd. But, not just as my buddy, as part of the family. What do you say?
But I live in LA and you guys live here.
You can live in LA and come and visit your family here in Connecticut.
You can visit every Christmas.
And summer vacation.
And Halloween!
Don't forget Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to miss the playoffs, would you?
All right, settle down.
Oh,
people.
no.
What do you say? Bye. Bye, Judy. Bye, Judy.
I'm fine.